my name is Fiona and welcome back to Crochet by Rose. In today's video I have an unboxing for you. Today's unboxing is from the Crochet Society. This is a monthly crochet subscription box. This box has been curated by Coco Crochet. This is the December box. So with Crochet Society, how it works is the subscription is normally open to the 20th of each month unless it sells out before then. So after the 20th, the subscription for that month is closed, and then normally around about the 25th, 26th of the month, the boxes start getting shipped out. But with this being the December box, it got a little bit delayed with Christmas and then New Year's, so it didn't come until a couple of days ago. I'm just getting a chance to film this for you today. So December's box, so it's kind of got like a New Year's theme, at least I feel that way, with the colour of the box and all your silver and gold sparkles up here. One of my favourite things with this box is the closure on this. So you do have the Velcro tab for opening and closing. So let's get you in here. So we have on the lid, we have warm and cozy. Don't forget to show your makes using the hashtag Crochet Society. And if we're going by the designs on the box, we have the hat, this gloves, the wrap. It gives me the idea that we're going to have at least have some kind of hat or scarf pattern possibly. I may be very wrong and we will soon find out. So we have the lovely navy tissue paper. I always love the tissue paper they put in this. I don't know why, but I always find it satisfying. So let's get into this. And yes, I am one of those people that carefully peel the label back. I've always been that way. Don't know why, but there you go. Ooh. What to pick first? So based on the fact that we've got polyfill, I'm going to guess that at least one of our patterns is going to be some kind of origami, which we'll soon see, but with the polyfill, that's my thought. Got some more there. Let's put that to the side. So what shall we go with first? Oh, this is new. Okay, so we have Starcraft Recreate. That is 100% recycled yarn. It is 100 grams. Let's find out. So it's made up of 40% wool, 30% acrylic, and 30% polyester. All fibres are recycled. You get approximately 350 meters, which is 383 yards, and it is a DK weight, so that's a 3-weight yarn. And it does recommend a 4mm crochet hook. You can machine wash this and tumble dry on cool. I've always been hesitant to get recycled yarn. I've seen it from Lion Brand, I've seen it from King Cole, a couple of others as well, but I've always been hesitant because I've always worried that it may be rough or may not work up well. But I can tell you from feeling it now, it's nice and soft, which when you take into consideration it's wool and like recycled as fibres as well, you may thought that would be a chance of it being rough, but it's not. So I would definitely buy this again. It just feels nice and soft. And there we have, it's got a nice twist to it, so I don't see it splitting or unraveling when you're working with it. So I'd say it's a nice 3-weight. I love that colour. It's kind of like a dusty pink. So it's really suitable to go with all your winter wears. And it does have a kind of like a speckled effect. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. You get the speckles of different colours throughout. So I'm seeing little bits of blue, speckles of white, darker pinks, and a little bit of green and some orange. So we have our Speckled Recreate by Starcraft. This shade is called Rose. let's see what we have. So next we have a pair of Snippers. So they have branded their Snippers with Crochet Society sticker in here. And they do have the protective sheath on the end of the blade so that you don't cut yourself or cut anything you don't mean to. So got some nice snippers. I personally have never used snippers. I always tend to use scissors. So I will be interested to see how they go. Let's just trim a bit off the end here. It's not going to be... So let's have a look. Yeah, it works really well. So I'll be glad to give those a go. Let's put that ball band back on. Okay, so next we have a handy tape measure. So you've got your nice latte on the front, or cappuccino, some type of coffee on the front. I am not a coffee drinker, as you can probably tell. So got a nice hot drink on the front, and it is one of those retractable tape measures. So if you push the button in on the back, it will come out, let it go, it will stay in place so you don't lose where you are. And then once you're finished with your tape measure, just press that button again, and in we go. Handy tape measure. And here we have the bespoke crochet hook for this month's box. So this is a 3.5mm crochet hook. It comes with the aluminium shaft and then the polymer clay handle. So with this hook we're going in, let's see if I can get you. So we have the darker peach, and then it gets lighter into the middle until we get into the white, and then it transitions into the real pale blue, turquoise, and then ending in the teal. So got a nice grip and it feels comfortable in the hand. And if you're already collecting these, you've got another one to add to your collection. Then what's in here? I haven't seen this before. So we have Bella Coco yarn tidies. Never heard of. Let's have a look, see what it is. And you've got this nice burlap bag, so you could reuse this for something else. So okay, so yeah, I think I've seen these a couple of times before, but I haven't ever used these. So the idea of these being that you'd put them around your yarn. I think you'd need a big one for this. So that way it keeps your yarn tidy. You can normally, once you take the ball band off, then you start working with yarn, sometimes you get a bit of a big mess. So just the idea is put that around it to keep it tidy. And then you get a stitch marker as well, so you can keep your place in your work. And they've given you 4 of these, and I love how they've done the shades to correspond with the box. I don't know if that was intentional, but you've got like the navy to match the tissue paper, you've got the dusty pink to match your yarn, the blue to match like your box, and the peach will go with the booklet. Don't know if that was intentional, but there you are. So let's have a look. What else is in here? Those back in. So we have, I should imagine these are going to be the safety eyes, because we had polyfill earlier, which tends to suggest an origami pattern. So we probably need safety eyes. Yeah. There we have our safety eyes. So if you decide to make the origami pattern in this month's booklet, then you've got your eyes ready. Then the last thing in here is this month's custom stitch marker. We've got a nice beanie with a nice fluffy blue pom-pom. I love the colour combination of that. I'd actually like to make that into make a hat with that shade combination. So got pretty stitch marker. And if you had last month's box, or you had the advent calendar, they came with the star shaped stitch mark holder, so you can put all your stitch markers in one place. that to one side. And then finally we have our pattern booklet. So we have Crochet Society, and yes, it does look like I'm right. At least one of the patterns is going to be origami. So at the beginning we have the welcome note from Sarah Jane of Bella Coco. So welcome note. Then we have our contents page. So we have a Blossom the elephant, which is our origami pattern. Then if that's not to your taste, then you have the option to make this little Dainty doubles bag. I rather like that bag, so I think that will be the item I attempt to make out of this month's box. And then if those two weren't to your taste, you could choose the Cozy Coasters, and there's 3 different designs in there. We have Teen Chat with one of the designers of this box, which is Alison North, who created Blossom the elephant. Then you'll get to page 14, which will be the contents of what's in your box. Then you'll get some more information about the yarn that's featured in this month's box, and then some blog stars tips for crochet. Then, as always, at the end of the booklet we have your makes, so anything that you hashtagged Crochet Society on their Instagram page, then you may get featured in the book. So Teen Chat with Alison North, Blossom the elephant, nice clearly writ patterns, so it is pretty, but I've never gathered the courage to attempt an origami pattern, because you tend to have to make sure your tension is tight so that none of your stitches are loose, otherwise you can have the polyfill or hollow fibre sticking out in between the stitches and it's just not going to look right. Here we have the what's in your box. So we had the handy tape measure, the snips, the yarn tidies, the crochet markers, stitch markers. We had your custom stitch marker for this box and the crochet hook. Here is some more information about Stylecraft Recreate Yarn range. So they have looks to be 8 colours in this range. So you have the cherry, the ink, the rose, which is what we got in this box, the smoke, the sky, the Dijon, the ecru, and the charcoal. So you've got your cherry red, a navy blue, meet the light pink, the sage, kind of looks like sage, but it's probably more of a pale grey, and then we have a light blue, mustard, white, and dark grey. And this is really soft, so I would get more of this. And to me, I like all of these colours. It's a very neutral colour palette, so I'd be very interested in working with these again. Then we have the Cozy Coasters, which is designed by Helen Cross, and we do have 3 different coasters that you can make. So it's not just you're making 1 3 times, you do have 3 individual patterns. That's making me hungry for cake. This looks lush. So blog stars tips to help with your crochet. Then we have the Dainty Doubles purse, which is created by Nureni Nizami. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but I think that bag's gorgeous. So that is definitely something that I will be attempting to make. Which, looking at it, it looks like it's going to be very easy to make, because it seems to consist of double crochet and crocheting 2 together, so it's pretty much all double crochet in that, so it should be easy for even for a relative beginner to make. So yes, very much looking forward to making that. Then we have the Your Make. So if you made something from a previous box and you've took a picture and put it on your Instagram page and you've used the hashtag Crochet Society, then you get a chance to get featured in the book for your makes from previous boxes. And then lastly, on the last page, this will give you a glimpse of the next box to come out. So this is January's box. Then you've got the option to subscribe. Then on the back, you have your conversion chart. So this will convert UK crochet terms to US and vice versa. And then you can have your hook conversion chart. So there we go. So this month's box, I'm loving this between the yarn and the patterns. I'm very happy. If you've enjoyed looking at this as much as I have and you've enjoyed this video, then please do give this video a like. If you would like to see more content like this and you're not already subscribed, then please do click on the subscribe button. If you are subscribed, then please make sure you have your notifications bell turned on. That way you will get a notification of when I upload another video. With that said, thank you for joining me today, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye!